Hey Jacob, want to spend the slow audition-free moments of the summer working on a brand new musical? Well, why the heck not? So I signed on for this year's Fringe Festival. There's nothing like when you first get that new music in your hand and sing through it for the first time, learning what you're going to do with it and make it special and your own. But the thing you got to remember about the Fringe Festival is much like the Nymph Festival, they produce on a showcase code, which means they ain't exactly paying into your 401k. Still, I get to sing and dance in Manhattan. My agent's gonna come see it. She's even got another client in it, Karen Lynn Gorney, who was in Saturday Night Fever with John Travolta. So most of this July, you can find me down in a studio in the West Village, working on our script and songs. I received this part the very day I was let go from Ellen's Stardust Diner, a place where I pretty much could make my own schedule and made more than enough to survive in this big city. When you sign on to do a show like this, they make you fill out a little calendar with your conflicts. And at the time, I didn't have any conflicts. So not only did I sign on to do a show for very little money, I even agreed to learn how to play the guitar for the part. And it has been a very rewarding process, but it has not been without its challenges. And I'm not even talking about the guitar, which is coming along pretty nicely. I'm well past the kumbaya stage. Heck, listen to yourself. I've only been playing for a month, and everything I learned from YouTube. I've spent a lot of time practicing, and I feel great about it, but I am starting to lose my mind. Because the thing was, when I signed on to do this show, I had a fixed schedule to Ellen's. But the best part about Ellen's was, with 70 waiters and having some of the best shifts, I never actually had to work any of them. And I made a lot of money on the ones I did work, so it all seemed to work out. Now, come unemployment, now my schedule is wide open, and I can go to all the rehearsals they assign and have no conflicts with any of them. And I get my job at Joe Allen's, and I inherit the worst schedule of the whole team. Joe Allen can be a great place to work. You can wait on Joel Grey and Cheeto Rivera on the same day, but not on my shifts. Conflicts are starting to pile up, and I'm having to make really difficult choices. You can only give up so many shifts and still be able to feed your cats. And as we get closer to when my production starts, more and more rehearsals start getting scheduled, regardless of my availability. To be fair to my production, that availability has changed. Add on to that, I miraculously even got audition appointments during the summer. Heck, I got a callback for an audition on Monday I had for Little Shop of Horrors, which is great! And did I mention that simultaneously with this, my husband is also producing a showcase, Highway Blue, which is going great, but simultaneously being in production is rough. So, when I finish rehearsal at 3 o'clock, I run over to Joe Allen to work my bottom of the barrel shift, oftentimes getting out after midnight. That's the waiting table's game, and then get up bright and early to head back to rehearsal. Okay, deep breaths. Nothing worth having is easy. I see now that Ellen's was a poisonous environment. But let's face it, change sucks. So life is a little crazy and stressful right now. I really do believe I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be.